To most people, this would look like a bunch of weeds, and really even to our family it does. And it is. It's our garden plot that we finally let get away from us as the summer went on. Part of what keeps our cattle healthy is that they eat a wide variety of plants, not just grasses like fescue or clover or timothy and orchard grass. Those are all good, really good, and we have lots and lots and lots of that. But the way we manage our pastures also gives us a whole lot of native grasses. Bluegrass, redtop, hundreds of them. A lot of them even have the name weed or the word weed in the name, but the cows tell us that they like those often just as much as the traditional preferred grasses recommended by the experts. So we had this plot here, basically a garden plot, I don't know, maybe an acre, that was just completely run over with weeds. We were getting ready literally just to mow it, and then I realized the cows were going to be here soon. So I told my son, let's just put the cows on it. And even he, knowing all this, even he said, oh, they won't even eat that. They won't do much to it. Well, you can look right over here and see what they did to it. I'm not exaggerating when I say this looked just like this, but taller. This is over on the edge. So there was some that was twice as tall as that, over my head. And they just came in here in a mob, 80 cows, and they just devastated it. Wiped it out, aerated the ground, fertilized it, and moved on. So obviously we were really happy. We got our garden cleaned out, and the cows fed, and also the garden fertilized. A lot of these weeds have lots of minerals in them. They often have deep tap roots, things like chicory, ironweed, Queen Anne's lace. They have even ragweed has really good minerals in it. Things that, again, experts would say, oh, Queen Anne's lace, that's poisonous to an animal. But the animals themselves know what they need often, and when they're allowed to have the right balanced diet, when they're allowed to pick what they need and not forced to eat things they don't want, then they'll often eat trace amounts of these other things. Sometimes, depending on the pasture, they'll eat a lot of it. In this case, this pasture had been fertilized with our composted chicken manure from a couple years, so it's very rich. And I suspect that's part of why they just totally devoured it. In addition to keeping the cattle more healthy, naturally, it also gives the beef a better flavor. And we even had somebody buying one of our sheep lately who said the same thing, that just cows raised on just pure fescue, they just don't have the same flavor and nutrition as cows that have a wide variety of diverse native plants.